Texas versus Louisiana in cornhole. Who wins?
We got to say Louisiana. Since we
got
to say Louisiana.
All jokes aside, all right, spice room aside, can you take them? Our top guys in Baton Rouge, can we take
Probably
Houston
not, right?
cornhole?
Oh, Houston, maybe Houston.
Okay.
Maybe Houston. Maybe
Okay.
Houston now.
All right, what's up? It's your boy, Destin Thibodeaux with Court to Table, coming at you for another podcast. I think we're on episode 4. I got my boy, Willie the Pickle over here.
Back at it again.
Back at it again, and today is all about cornhole, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, we got a lot more than just pickleball over at Court to Table. We are going to be big into the cornhole scene. We have put a lot into this big, extravagant yard. We've got it set up perfect for regulation cornhole, and I'm not going to tell you everything about it because I brought the Cornhole Guru Kynan White here to tell you guys a little bit about it. Kynan, tell them a little something about yourself, man.
Yeah, I'm Kynan White. On Westside Cajun Cornhole. I'm also the state director for Louisiana for the American Cornhole League. But I run cornhole tournaments. I make boards. We sell bags. I'm primarily in the Baton Rouge area, and we're getting ready to have Court to Table here coming up very shortly. It's going to be the top of the line, one of the best places to play.
Awesome, man.
And we play around the state. We do regional tournaments. I do fundraisers, corporate events for whoever needs it, anything that needs be. And the main thing about cornhole is having fun. I started in my backyard about 6 years ago, playing on some little boards we bought from Academy, and some of my friends said, why don't you start running tournaments? And that's how it started. It's a blast. It's all about community, making friends. I mean, that's the best part about cornhole to me.
Okay, awesome, man.
Absolutely.
So, Kynan, you know, you're doing leagues, you're doing tournaments, you're doing all these things, right? Do me a favor, paint us a picture. What's the vibe like on league night in Baton Rouge?
A lot of drinking, for sure. But we have the kids. Anybody can play.
Okay.
And 90% of the places, anybody's welcome to come play. And it's just like a community comes together. Everybody's having fun, laughing, they eating. It's just a good time. It's like a big social get together, almost just like a big party we're having every day of the week. Anybody can play. For the leagues, we'll offer some different options for the leagues, but anybody can play. You can be 8 years old to play if you want, no matter how young you are. Anybody can play, kids, adults, seniors. We can teach people how to play. And it's just a good time.
Okay. Yeah. So easy barrier entry, right? And that's one of the things that makes pickleball so awesome, great, right? Anybody can get in there and just start dinking right away. And there's a lot of alcohol involved, right? Apparently. People like to drink and play cornhole.
Yeah, some.
I think it goes hand
Not
in
too
hand.
much, not for the juniors. But speaking of that, you know, we always like to have a little bit of drink on the In Pickle podcast, right? I think.
Man, don't tell me.
Yeah, so I didn't bring any pickle shots today because Clay said that was a little too pickly for him last week. So today I brought a little something because, look, Court to Table is all about community, you guys. That's one of the big things. That's one of our focuses. We're just trying to, you know, build a thriving community in Baton Rouge. So I went as local as I could possibly go. I found this sweet crude Marie that's out of Lafayette area right here. This is a little bit of spicy rum. So what do you guys say we go ahead and
absolutely
see what some Lafayette rum is all about, right?
Lafayette, what's the name of it again?
Sweet crude Marie. And we are not sponsored by these guys or anything like that. So we are just doing a little taste test. I went to your local food and wine and spirits and said, hey, what you got local? And this is what we came up with. So to Cornhole, to In a Pickle, to Kynan, thanks for coming today.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh.
Spicy, huh?
That is spicy.
A little bit.
Yeah, so
it's good on the palate.
Yeah, they said it's got a little spice to it. So, anyways,
I'm a fan.
Let's get back to talking some cornhole now. So, what's been the most difficult part of running this league, and what's kept you going all these years, Kynan?
Really, I guess it's just about the people we meet. I mean, the most difficult part, usually this time of year, is the slower time of year because we do have a lot of kids playing baseball in Louisiana. So, I mean, at this time, it slows down. And we need to grow it in Baton Rouge, the area. And if you ever want to come out and play, We'll have plenty people. They're all great people, all the players. If you never played before, they'll sit down. They'll teach you how to throw the bag. They'll teach you the rules, which, it's a great time. And like this year, I'm going to have a trophy for the most improved player. We're going to have something for the most improved player in our whole area in Louisiana. That we do. We're going to vote on some of the players.
And who's that? Who's the most improved player? Can you give us?
Can't get no announcement yet. It's not announced. It's not announced yet. Okay. But nice. We have a lot of, like I said, we have girls. We have, I guess, our youngest players probably 8 now.
Wow.
Awesome.
In the area we have, like Bryce Forbes and Riley Ding, they elite players. They go play on the pro circuit for the juniors division, basically. We have Kobe Costanza from New Orleans. He's a pro. Ian Cripps, he's out of Monroe. He's a pro. And we got 2 senior pros. We got Brenda Sherry and Gerald Guidry.
So
that play, and they travel all over, and they play with us locally too. They'll come play at these events that we have. I mean, sometimes during the week.
So kind of tell me this, man. Texas versus Louisiana in cornhole. Who wins?
We got to say Louisiana since we all play. All right, we got to say Louisiana.
All jokes aside, all right, Spice Room aside, can you take them? Our top guys in Baton Rouge, can we take?
Probably
Houston
not, right?
Cornhole.
Oh, Houston, maybe Houston.
Okay.
Maybe Houston. Maybe Houston now. Not all of Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe Houston.
So you're saying, like, watch out, Texas, because we're coming.
I think we should have a big event between the two.
Okay.
I think we should have that. They'll come.
Okay. I want to see some comments below, right? Do you guys want to see a big Texas versus Louisiana event at Court to Table? Right? Would this would be like a tournament or something like that, Kynan?
Absolutely. We'll throw Mississippi in it, too. They have a lot of good players also.
Okay, and we play for keeps, right?
That's right.
Come on.
We play for keeps.
We'll have our social group, then we have the best of the best playing for whatever. We'll come up with something.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So, so getting back to this league stuff, man. So I think you kind of answered this question already. It's community, right? That's what keeps people coming back week after week, community.
Right, and I don't know, we talked before we start this, but I think we should have something for the beginners. And just to teach them the games, whether they just come out, we have a good time. We'll have some guys, I can get some guys come out there, we'll teach the beginners how to play, just for the backyard players where it's fun. I mean, LSU football, so,
right.
They play in the backyard. That's where it's the funnest. But they scared to play in a tournament, basically, or whatever, even a blind draw. They scared to let their partner down. That's not the case over here in Louisiana. When your partners don't get mad at you.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, because I'm guessing, there's an easy barrier to entry with this game, but there's definitely more to it, right? There's some technique, the way you hold the bag, the way you hold your arm. I'm sure there's a lot more to it, huh?
A lot of people do it different.
Okay. And let me ask you this, Kynan, do people get lessons for this type of stuff, or is it more just kind of learn on the fly, have some people?
I mean, you could get lessons again. They don't, but you learn on the fly, you play, and if you have any kind of competitive nature, it doesn't take long. You're going to keep playing.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, so look, what advice do you give someone walking into their first Baton Rouge cornhole night with zero experience?
Come talk to me.
Okay.
Come meet us, and I'll introduce you to all the players that's there that played with us and everything. Ask questions.
Okay.
Ask people how to throw the bag, how to do this, because you're going to be discouraged probably the first time you play.
Okay.
Especially if you play in the backyard.
Okay.
But it's fun. But we also offer divisions. We can have the lower divisions, and we can teach those players so they play against people their own, I guess, skill level, basically is what you're saying. But we also do we do a lot of blind draws where you randomly pick partners. The computer. We put everybody's name in the hat and the computer picks it, and we play.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you never know who you have. We can also do like the upper players. We can put them on one side, the lower players, and the computer won't pair 2 of your best players together. So it's not an uneven match, and everybody's having fun and talking and enjoying the atmosphere.
Okay. So let me ask you this. I mean, just talking about the sport as a whole, where do you see the sport of cornhole going in the next 5 to 10 years, both nationally and locally?
Increasing. I think it's growing. It's definitely growing. I know they're trying to get it in the Olympics. I know that's one of their plans right now. So that's why they're trying to go with it, I do believe.
Okay. So tell me this, man. What kind of details that you can share with us right now about the weekly league that we're going to be doing at Court to Table?
When we first start, anybody can play. It's just going to be a blind draw. You can call it a league, but it won't really be a league. Anybody can play.
Okay.
So, and we'll see how the numbers start. you know. I know before, sometimes we have 30, sometimes we have 50 players. You just never know how many. And if we have a big group, we'll split it into 2 divisions because I can keep track of everything. So, you know, I can get y'all some free apps y'all can sign up for and stuff. We can do all of that when we get a little closer to the startup date. But we can have 2 divisions. We'll do some bring your own partner. Sometimes we'll change it up. You know, we'll have the blind draws, and we'll have you can bring your own partner, and we pair a good player with a bad player. We'll do a bunch of different case scenarios.
Okay, and we're talking about doing this on Wednesday nights, right?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, and what time do you usually do an event like this?
Around 7.
Around 7 o'clock
Yeah.
Wednesday nights.
It usually lasts about 3 hours. So.
Okay, and I think when the weather's nice, we'll probably go outside. When it's not so nice, we'll probably be inside. Right?
Correct.
Okay. Awesome, man. So my boy Will over here has been getting body bagged and picked on the pickleball courts, and so I got Kynan who's going to give him some professional cornhole tips. So maybe he can hold maybe he can hold his own in cornhole because it's not happening in pickleball. Kynan, go ahead and tell us a little bit about cornhole and how you can help Willie here
Help me out, man. Help me out.
All right. First, we're gonna go over the rules.
All right.
We're gonna play the 21, which there is no bus in the game of cornhole.
Common misconception.
Over here, right? I mean, people play in their backyard. They make their own rules. Well, so be it. Let them make their own rules. Have fun. That's what it's about.
House rules.
But the official rules: we play the 21. A bag on the board is worth 1.
Right.
A bag in the hole is worth 3. I don't care how you get it there, as long as you don't bounce it off the ground. And sometimes we let that go too. So I mean, it just depends what group we're playing with. But anyway. And it's cancellation scoring. So, for instance, if Will had a total of 4 points, which could be 1 in the hole and 1 on the board, or 4 on the board, and I had 2 in the hole, which would be 6. 6 minus 4 is 2, so I get 2 points.
Gotcha.
One of the
Easy
biggest
enough.
mistakes people make when they try to learn this game, and it's fun in the backyard, they think you should go in the hole. No, just try to make it on the middle of the board.
On the board.
Middle of the board to start.
That's how it goes, huh?
You know, because if you block somebody,
Yeah.
unless you play in the pros.
Aim small, miss small.
Unless you're playing the pros, you're probably going to get points. Now, after you've had a few, you're probably going to try to make a few more in the hole, or you can try to barely go straight in the hole.
That's right.
Over the bag right there.
Come on, Willie.
It's
Get
a
out of
bag.
the hole, Willie.
See, this is better than pickleball.
Yeah. And we can do
Oh,
both, yeah. So,
Figured
and
it
that's
out.
basically how we play. We'll look like it's a little bit better at cornhole than pickleball. So
know.
I guess, I mean, I don't know. We'll find out.
We're gonna find out.
We're going to find
On our
out soon.
First
We're going to find
Wednesday
out
night.
soon.
All right. Well, look, for having Kynan on here, we want to go ahead and give him an official Court to Table T-shirt. So,
Hell yeah.
Kynan, thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
And like he said, our first league night is going to be Wednesdays when we open this summer. Come and talk to this man. He's going to show you how to throw some cornhole bags. Is that
Throw bags.
And Destin's going to throw them too.
Oh
We're
yeah.
going to get Destin out there, have a few shots.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys.